Developing news coming out of the state capitol right now. A third special session seems almost unavoidable at the state capitol as the House rejects a major piece of legislation that would have pumped billions of dollars into Texas highways.
Lawmakers started with the regular session back in January and have since stayed through two special sessions into July. Tomorrow marks their 200th day at the Capitol. It's also the deadline Governor Rick Perry gave them to pass planned fund transportation projects. KXAN political reporter Josh Hinkle joins us live from the Capitol, where he's been watching this debate play out today. Josh?
Well, Robert, if you're tired of being stuck in traffic, what happened today on the House floor is not going to make you any happier. You know, it's pretty empty in here right now. It was pretty empty when the vote was going on earlier today in the House. They just didn't have the right number of votes to get this thing passed, and members knew there was the threat from the governor that he would call them back for a third special session. Well, the author of this bill had his own message for the governor today.
And I'm going to take a small moment here and say that to the governor, if you're listening, don't bring us back tomorrow. Don't bring us back tomorrow. Think about it. Just sleep on it. Maybe if we had a few months, maybe next spring, when we've all slept a few nights, gone through maybe some tough primaries, maybe then, but don't bring us back tomorrow. I don't think that's the right thing this body wants to do.
But will time make a difference? They've been working on this thing for a long time, and a sticking point has always been the rainy day fund. How much to take out to pay for roads? Who gets to make that decision? Regardless, transportation needs money in this state. TxDOT says $4 billion a year will do it. This would have just been a drop in the bucket.
I mean, I think the body needs some time to talk about what options are viable. I've been a supporter of an informal conference committee to talk about this over the next few months, to then come back with this. I think we need that kind of time.
You know, there is still one more day to bring this thing back up here on the House floor, but that would essentially take a miracle. The Senate is still going right now on the other side of the Capitol, but without House approval on this legislation, it looks like it's going nowhere. Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.
This highway fund would have required voter approval, but voters must also decide another major funding issue this November. $2 billion would go into a water infrastructure bank. It would allow cash-strapped communities across Texas the chance to borrow money from the state for critical water projects.